Don't look too deeply into the sauce. Okay, everybody. Ah, that hurt. Don't look too deeply into the sauce. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to Return of the Goon. We play a random solo episodes. Eventually, I'll be confident enough after playing some draft after Earth's over to play some draft on my lonesome, hoping desperately not to get flamed. But yeah, I guess as I said, talk about channel stuff in Return of the Goon Part 10. You know, once again, hello. I was from the future. I'm still technically from the future. That's actually really weird. Because these are backlogged. I'm from the past. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I got very confused. I'm like, but am I from the past or the future, technically? Also, they're fucked. I'm going to EQ, alt, and then if Ziggs and Vel'Koz don't both alt, I'm just gonna be mad. This is actually monsters. I need this dude to go Cho'Gath so we win. Like, it's going to be the easiest victory of my entire life. I'm gonna go tank Jarvan because I'm like a good person. Like, you have to take one for the team. Like, we have Leona, but brother, I'm going to be literally as deep inside of them as possible at all times. Like, you gotta give them the sauce where you can give them the sauce. You also gotta hit him with one of those. You need the ultimate hunter on this. That's just unnegotiable. This man's taking exhaust. I'm like disappointed. So I guess we're gonna talk about, like I said in Return of the Goon number 10, just what I do. Not what I do. That was poorly worded. Just about what I'm reading. So currently, if anyone's interested, sorry, I factory reset my phone because of a poorly timed tap on my phone that probably left me open to a virus. So I factory reset it to yeet the shit out of that. But anyway, but what I'm reading right now, which let me go get the name for it very quickly. The Lights of Remnant, volumes 1 through 3. So far, it's a good fanfic in general. Just like watching the main characters' interactions seem not disingenuous, but they don't. I'm trying to think of like a good way to phrase this. They don't seem right. Like the character, like it's fine. The action scenes are pretty good, if a little short for my personal taste. But like I said, that's more like a personal issue. But it's like they're really, like, the character interactions are odd. Like the main character, like he's got just enough edge for this, like what I'm looking for. But he also is like, I like a good reason for the edge. You know what I mean? And like, he doesn't lack that, but I feel like it was poorly portrayed. Like currently, like he went on a date recently, right? At least like however far I'm in, it's like chapter 10 or something. Also, I preface at all times, just spoilers. I have no care. If I'll say the name of whatever it is, go read the entirety of it. If you ever want like to not get spoiled. Honestly, stellar. Honestly, thought he was gonna get away. Don't let me go like that. Right, like the main character, like he has a reason for the edge, you know, like classic mime, like not orphan per se, but an orphan, right? And then he got orphaned again, when, you know, the village that raised him got fucking dumpstered by Grim, right? Once again, Ruby fanfic, OC fic. Right, and so like he gets dumpstered, he has like a reason to be edgy, but the reasons like don't line up properly, at least not in like my brain. Like he went on a date with a girl reason, he's like, yeah, dude, like I go, like. Because he doesn't have friends, and I'm like, that doesn't check out. Like in the starting village, you know, his friend, you know, like a brother to him, right, gets dumpstered. Died a huntsman though. You know, not an actual one, but like he died doing what he was looking to do in his life, and it's respectable. Right, and so the dude, one second, I have to look at this. Works again, 16 per champion. Gotcha, bro. And so what happens is that, right, his friend dies, and like the village gets dumpstered by Grim, and I'm like, okay, like that checks out. Then he goes and lives with like retired, like not famous, but famous huntsman that runs like a dust company, famous inventor, right? And so, thank you. I have potions. Good shit, Velcott. Alright, and so... Give him the works. No cap, can y'all like break that tower for me? I want the black cleaver. I want my black cleaver. No, my black cleaver. Oh, that's... I can wait for it. Sell the potion. Right, and so it's like, that part's like tragic, right? And then he gets to a new village, he lives with like, what eventually becomes like a grandfather to him, like this ex-retired huntsman that guards over like this village. I think it's Star Village is the name. Right, and I'm like, okay, like, pretty okay. And then he goes on this date, and like, he wasn't like not used to attention, but it was like he took it very odd. Like his he's more guarded than would seem like necessary. Because like I understand like being on guard, like very important. Fuck it. I actually did that very short. I really thought I was about to put them all in that circle. No cap. That was my bad. Right, but it's like, fuck, what did he say? He was like, he's upset because like people were always like after me for like my looks or for connection with my grandfather. I'm like, that doesn't like check out with the village. Maybe it was like just the village I was like looking at in my head. But like that didn't seem like in line with what the village was. Both villages he lived in were like very accommodating, like effectively like adored him being there. Alright, like adored him being there effectively. And like we're all about him being there. And I'm like, I can see like both of those being problems, but I can't see those both being problems where he was. Right, and like maybe just like my headspace is different from the authors. Right, and like that's fine. They're like their thing, make it how they want. But I was very confused. Right, and I was like, cause like people like oh wanting something for their looks, like that makes sense. That's the baseline for an attraction to someone. You're like, oh, they like look nice, at least usually. Right, he's like they look nice. Like it's your first indicator of attraction. They look nice. Oh, you know, maybe have a conversation. I'm saying. What am I? Box to me, brother. That was nasty. They deserved that, but they did not deserve it. But that was the plan. Effectively. Can you leave me? Can you break tower and I jump off? Bro, they're just not hitting us, brother. Take me, I don't care. I got it. You're just coming with me. Right, and I just found it like not like I didn't understand personally. Like I didn't understand where he's coming from with like being like not upset about this, but upset about it. Like his past when like the village he like first grew up in was destroyed or whatever. Right, and everything like that. Like that I understand being like upset wanting to keep to yourself. Like the Star Village stuff, I was like, I don't get it. Like there never seemed to be anything wrong, at least from everything that was like indicated to us. Right? And like maybe that's just me not reading it correctly, maybe that's like the author's mistake, like I'm not privy to like what the issue was there. Or at least why I experienced like a disconnect. You're bad. You're all actually terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little upset. My team should have had that shit on lockdown. And now we almost got double. Don't do it. Don't die. Rat bastard. Leona, if you don't turn right fucking now. Okay. No cap, I'm mad. I thought my team had a brain. No, like, zero capital. I know Ziggs wasn't in range for ult, but I really was, like, expecting additional brain cells to be present. But yeah, it's just, like, it was very confusing. I'm still reading it. Like, it's generally pretty okay. But it was like, it was confusing, effectively. Like, it confused me in a couple of different ways. But, like, he seems nice enough, he seems like a good dude, right? Like, he has nothing, like, to hide, effectively. Poor move. Just terrible move. If that man, they stay like that, dude, I'm about to fucking lose. Belcog, why did you stop ulting? Can someone explain to me why my team is Bonozo? I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't think we should have had that. I put 2 of them in a box. Both of my team members I need in that box have ways to get in that box, and I don't follow. And they fucked us. True. Like, we did them dirty, and they fucked us. Like, this Ziggs gets it, dude. Like, he gets the combo. Bitch. He got me fair and square on that one. I was expecting a little more assistance from Leona, though. Yeah, it's confusing, but it's like, it's still, like, generally a really good story. It's definitely not one of my favorites, though. Oh, okay. See, now we're gonna get into, like, sauce. Right? I read a large amount of OC Ruby stuff, right? Like, I ship it, and I ship it hard. Ruby and anyone, effectively, I'll ship it. My favorite being Strawberry Shortcake, which if anyone's not informed, that's Neo and Ruby. It's the sauce. It's just the sauce. It's as simple as that. That's all there is to it. It's just like, I just really like it. We lose this. Just wrong. I literally have stopped. Oh, this Ziggs ult was just as nasty as I needed it. I wanted it to be in my bones. The Ziggs ult was nasty. That's good. Oh, we might have turntabled that fight more than I thought we did. Let's go. But yeah, it's just like, it's my favorite ship, and like, I have my 2 absolute favorite Ruby fics I've read. There's 3, but one of them I feel like I already read it, and I'm slightly less about it. Like, I know it's okay. When you go like to his like past and his flashbacks and stuff, it's pogged out of its mind. It's just like, I can't like get through like the beginning role of that right now. But like, I know it's good. I need to get to that initial role. But there's the Lost Rose and dude, what's it called? Rebound. They're so good. They're like just excellently made. They leave for like theory crafting about like what's gonna happen in the next one. Like the person who made them is like very good at what they do. I put them in the box. I didn't know. I literally did everything. He got the pen. Oh, I didn't get the pen because H-Fox killed me. Dude, I literally put 3 of them in a box, brother. Like, what are y'all doing? I put the 2 that couldn't get out in the box, too. Like, I'm pretty sure I put Raven. Okay, so maybe that's my okay. I'll take some responsibility. I need to start pinging when I'm gonna do that. Because I just do it, and it's... Draven's fed. He's not wrong. Draven's really fed. I could go lethality and, like, make that a non-issue. But... that's the shit we're looking for. But anyway. I didn't make this anyway. Poppy has some speed on. So yeah, no, they're my absolute favorite of like all time. Like they're just so good. But yeah, I read a lot of OC Ruby stuff. It's like my personal preference of choice. It's how you get the edgy protagonist, like just ingrained in the sauce. Honestly, I didn't play that very well. I should have waited till that. But they seem to be doing okay. Velcod doesn't understand he's supposed to only play singular. But you know, he's doing him and Ziggs, like they're not doing great, but they still follow up good on my EQ ulti. I also didn't know I had the highest kills in the game. Very sad I have to go tank because my team's not very intelligent. So Ziggs if he chases you, buddy? I thought you did. I literally had to dodge one thing, bro. Did get fucked. I can't really fight that. I could probably Ow. But yeah. So I have to look for very specific. Not even Ziggs is things up. Yeah, and it's just like I read a lot of it because they give you like the edge you need, and then I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, because my friends BM me about it all the time. At least anytime I bring up Ruby anything, they BM me about it. I might have a little bit of like an anime, like the TV show crush on her, okay? It's not my fault. Like, she's just such a good person, okay? Like, she's just a good person, okay? Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm button that. Like, this is really hard. Like, no capital. But yeah, no. It's just like, she's my favorite character. Like, hogged out of my gourd all the time. Right? It's just like, gotta like get that out before, because you will hear Ruby come up again and again and again. In any format of her character. Like, really out of character, really in character. Like, just in like every format, like the different backgrounds people make for her, it always brings me the sauce. It always gives me what I'm looking for. Which, to be fair, the only thing I'm looking for is Ruby and a good edgy protagonist that she makes a better person. Okay? Like, that's all that's not too much to ask for. Like, you can't put a man down for wanting something a little nice in the world. Also, I've lost every single game of ARAM, like 0 capital. Alright, and you know, like you can't BM me too bad about it. My friends BM me about it constantly. Your words don't hurt me. I can't read. That's not the quote. What's the quote, Dorian? You know it, dude. How long have you done this and you don't know the quote? Your sign doesn't work on me because I can't read. That's what it is, boys. Let's go. We remembered. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that ends Return of the Goon. This episode, we'll be back for another game of ARAM in literally 0.4 seconds. See you then. Don't stare into the sauce. It's bad for the brain cells.